Sean. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I am excellent. We're here at Financial Brand having a great time getting to chat with folks and really learning a lot about, what keeps them up at night as a marketer. So I wanted to ask you, what keeps you up at night?
New technology adoption is both an opportunity and a challenge. And so when I see news about what AI can do, or maybe what it shouldn't do, or what I shouldn't or should be doing with it, that's a lot of information to digest and to then execute on. And so, I would say new technology adoption is something that really I can't hide away from. So I'm forced to continue to think about it and look for insights from other people, ways to use it best.
Yeah, and I think too, also what's working, what's not working, right? And the thing about, I feel like there's the MarTech space in general. I mean, when you look at the matrix of MarTech companies, it's just insane. There's so many. And I feel like they almost all do a lot of things well, but not all the things. So it's also, I feel like, a lot about, finding those complements and how do I build a MarTech stack that's lean, so I'm not blowing tons of budget, but that's accomplishing the goals that I want to accomplish and can sort of use the most of each platform we use. And that's something that I really love with Kentico, is there's so much available there for us to use that can really eliminate some of your other MarTech stack.
Yeah, we think that marketing teams want to consolidate their solutions into fewer pieces of technology for various reasons. One is security. So they're hearing from their security or IT teams, hey, we need to reduce our security vulnerability footprint. And there's 5 or 6 different products that you're using out there, content management systems. How do we keep all of these secure? Well, one way is reducing the actual number that you have within your solution or within your organization. And we think that it's a great opportunity with Kentico to consolidate different solutions into one product, but still provide the full feature set that marketers need to be able to execute on their marketing strategy.
Yeah, and that's such a great point, especially when it comes to financial institutions and the financial industry in general. Compliance and security is always top of mind, especially when you're collecting, very critical personal pieces of personal information. How is it stored? How is it managed? And I think, something that I'm really passionate about is really breaking down the walls between marketing and IT, because I think, IT obviously has a lot of concerns around security and compliance. They're all, well-founded. But I think that we as marketers can really help is in explaining, here's what we're going to do, here's what we're not going to do. Because I think sometimes there can be this expectation of you're going to house people's social security number in the back end of Kentico. And it's well, no, we're not going to be doing that. So it's sort of how can we start to put their mind at ease, really work collaboratively together in order to ease some of these pain points so we can onboard these platforms more efficiently and really start to make some movement with our digital presence.
Yeah, I think that's really important. I've heard from a lot of financial organizations here at Financial Brand that they have to build consensus internally. They have to build bridges across different departments and teams, and no marketing solution is launched without that consensus buy-in collaboration.
Yeah.
And if the marketing team doesn't understand how the solution's working, where that data is going, how customer data is being used, how content is being managed within whatever product they're using, they're going to have a really hard time explaining it to others and giving clarity to the other people in their organization. And without that clarity, people are going to be concerned, and you'll have blockers on launching a solution. And I like to think that Kentico, because of both its simplicity from the perspective of the marketing team that's using it, they understand, have confidence in the product, but also since it's a single product, single solution, that becomes something that they can go. They don't have to have a bunch of technical knowledge to go and explain what they're going to be using with Kentico as a solution to commercial teams or IT teams or anyone else that they're working with in their organization. And honestly, with a marketing solution, you're going to be affecting all aspects of your organization.
Right, absolutely. And you touched on such an interesting point there about, working with the IT team and really wanting to get their buy-in. And I think that's where having a great agency partner can really come in, because we can help with those talks. There's so many times I've been with clients who are listen, we need you to present to help, fill in some questions and bridge the gap, and then I'll call you and you'll come join me, or we'll have some of our developers, in-house developers, join the call to answer those kinds of questions. And really, that's what your partner agency should be doing. You should be leaning on them for support where you can, to help you make these conversations easier and really break down those walls so that we can move things forward and really make the impact we want.
Yeah, our partner network and partners like SilverTech are extremely important to our customers, because how often does a marketing team working for a financial organization launch a website? It's not that often.
No.
And maybe you have people on the team that were around the last time you did it. Do they still have that knowledge? Do they understand what the goals are this time around? What about all the new people?
Right.
But with our partners, they develop and launch these marketing solutions all the time. And so you have so much experience doing this that you can share with customers. You become the experts in the areas that you have all that experience in. They're the experts in their organization and their marketing goals. You bring those together and you're going to have success.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, thanks for joining us. Find us on LinkedIn. My name is Christina Baker. This is Sean Wright. You can look us up and connect with us. We'd love to chat with you about your projects and needs, or you can find us on the web, silvertech.com and kentico.com.
Yeah, thanks.